Okay, so this is big because we got the identity of the final Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 14 character, but also we got some major leaks coming from the Dragon Ball Superhero trailer that just dropped today, because we got a major reveal, the secret character, the identity finally confirmed, and thus we have the identity of the next DLC character in DLC Pack 14 for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 officially confirmed, and we're gonna get all that. But guys, I want to set the like goal. Let's get 300 likes on this video, so I'm gonna need you to send those thumbs up into the sky, hit that like button and send Perfection Sama all that love, all that admiration, all that support for the Perfection Sama Genki Dama, and hit that subscribe button too and enable all notifications, because guys, it is big. Today we got the confirmation of Majin Android 21 coming in the brand new Dragon Ball Superhero movie. Now, if you paid attention to the trailer, if you paid attention to every single little detail, we noticed a very familiar attack used in this movie, in this trailer. At some point in the trailer, I'm not gonna play it here on the video, but you can go after the video and go take a look at it yourself. You notice that human extinction attack is used in a trailer. That attack is specifically associated with Majin characters. So we have Majin 21 coming out in Dragon Ball Superhero. Sales, a lot of people are still doing the sales stand thing that like they're saying, and of course Perfection, you would think so, but no, I go with facts around here. Sale is gone. That's not happening right now. We see the evidence that is Majin 21, Android 21 coming into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and in this movie. You see the attacks, you see the setup, you see her association with Dr. Gero. I got a video coming out about that sometime during this weekend. But guys, we have the confirmation. What does that mean for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? What does that mean for Dragon Ball Legends? A lot of huge implications here, because this is one of those characters that have been missing from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. We've long since had base form 21 or human Android 21, and we were always wondering, why didn't we get the Majin form? When are we gonna get this Majin form? And perhaps this has been held back due to her reveal in the movie, because remember, this movie has been in the works for a while now, and maybe she was held off from coming into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 due to her appearing in this movie and them wanting to market it properly and them wanting to have like cross promotion and all that. But guys, the exclamation point to all this is that we finally have Majin 21 confirmed in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC 14, and that looks nice. You got your Ultra Instinct Son Goku, you've got Dispo, which should have been GT freaking Vegeta, but we got Majin 21, so I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide with Dispo. So, what are her attacks going to be in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? Well, we have the list, we have the data, because there were tons of moves that did not make it in the final cut for Human 21 when she came into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. But this time around, with Majin Android 21 coming into DLC 14, we have an array of attacks that can be used for her in this game. So, number one, barrier. And we've seen how creative they can get with barriers. It does not necessarily have to be an evasive. So this could be a barrier super attack that works like Rough Ranger, but I want to add a modifier on it. So it can work like Rough Ranger and Assault Vanish. Now listen to me now. So if you use it out in a neutral, it works like Rough Ranger. It's a glorified counter, but it's better than Rough Ranger, because with Rough Ranger you could come up and stamina break someone if you wanted to, but Rough Ranger does counter, you know, physical attacks like basic attacks and Ki Blast supers, right? So this version, this Majin 21 barrier would work you'd be completely impregnable to all attacks as long as you hold that pose. Additionally, this is where the Assault Vanish part comes in. If you're in the middle of a combo and you're knocking someone away, or you're in the middle of a light combo, you hit this barrier attack, you get a special close range attack. Now, if your opponent is being knocked away, you appear right behind them and you do the barrier attack. So it can be used both offensively and defensively, making it, you know, a versatile move. And that's what we want in Xenoverse 2. We want versatile attacks, and I feel like that would be the best possible way to depict her barrier technique. Now, going on, you can have her hors d'oeuvre jab or strike. And you can just make it a better version of time skip jump spike, where she just does this little, you know, red or pink and black like charge, key aura charge. It sort of looks like Rebellion Spear, but she does it across the map, and it works just like time skip jump spike, where you hit the opponent, you do the little strike animation, and you throw them away across the map. Very simple, straight to the point, perfect. Now we're getting into the like the nitty gritty. Now I want to use the human extinction attack that you see in the actual movie, in the trailer. And I mean, it's multiple directions you can go. I don't see them making this an ultimate, since we already have the exact same ultimate. They could surprise us. It could be an evasive. Who knows? I don't think so. Like, maybe it could just be like this huge barrier around her, and like all the key blasts that go into the sky that come down and rain down on the opponent. I like always envision like something like that for Broly, since he does that in the movie. But you know, 21 could do it too, or it could just be a glorified key blast super. It could just be a basic key blast super that you can use and throw out in a neutral. So you'll have your ultimate attack version, and then you have your super attack version as well. So that's big. I would love that. Damage wise, I want to make it something bigger than Sudden Storm, because I'm seeing like being inspired by the animation of like Sudden Storm, because the way those key blasts look, always like those narrow looking key blasts that like show that they have a lot of speed behind them. So maybe something, you know, somewhere between the Gotenks like key blasts that he uses and Sudden Storm, something like that. Now next one, we could have Sweet Tooth, or you know, Candy Beam, which is exactly what it is. It's just Candy Beam. You hit the opponent with it, you turn them into candy, and you give them the Zarbon debuff, you know, like the speed debuff that you can hit opponents with, and that would actually last for like, I would say 60 seconds. Don't make it a permanent thing. But again, since Dragon Ball FighterZ, when they introduced Lab Coat 21, they were, you know, working around with debuffs. We want that to come into Dragon Ball Xenoverse too, because there's not too many characters that have those type of attributes. Like, you know, Ribrianne, no one plays that character. No, I don't play that character, but she does have buffs on her combos and stuff. So maybe it's time that we introduce a character that has more debuffs and techniques on their super attacks and their combos and, you know, things of that nature. So I can see that being a big deal. Now, speaking of combos, we could add like the different like buttons into her combo. So like Mignerdy's Hill, I hope that I pronounced that correctly, like Mignerdy's Hill, and like Savory Slice could be like actual combo animations. Or like, I'm imagining like you use like your heavy combo and she does that little stomping hill, and maybe it could just be a combo reset, sort of like Key Blast Cannon in her combo, but you would have to be like up on your opponent, which again, if you're comboing, you're going to be at that point anyway. And you just do this heel stomping animation, and it like resets them, so you can do the combo again. We've seen this work before on Broly to a limited degree, but I mean like a heavy knockdown, where like if you don't just immediately reset the combo, sort of works like, you know, UI Goku's combo, where he sticks the opponent to the ground and he does like that backwards charge, and you can cancel it, or you can do an ultimate or whatever, you know, something like that. And Savory Slicer, we've seen that used before. I'm talking about like Connoisseur Cut, Savory Slicer, different parts of that used in her combos as combo enders or mid combo animations, something like that. Like, I'm imagining her having some of like Zamasu's like Keyblade combos too, you know, a sprinkle of everything to make this character stand out, be unique, but, you know, kind of remind you of other characters on the roster, like a best of playlist of all the characters, all in Android 21, all in Majin 21. Since she is a character that is like a bio android, that makes perfect sense. There's no reason not to do that, and that would make her a character that stands out, and it would make her the first female character that's really powerful, really unique, can do all this different stuff, and would actually fit in with the lore. So finally, or one of the final things we'll cover is her ultimates. Of course, we have to go over Photon Pulse. We have got to have Photon Pulse in Xenoverse 2 for multiple reasons. Like, number one, we got to get the debuff. The debuff. Not just 21%, but 30% damage debuffs. We've got all these transformations running around. Even if you're not transformed, you get hit with a 30% debuff.
That would be wild. Make it a 3-bar ultimate, a 3-key bar ultimate that you could combo into and hit the opponent with it, and for the duration of the match, they're permanently hit with a 30% debuff on all their basic damage, strike super damage, and key blast damage. And you can completely jack someone up, because if you hit them with all your debuffs, if you hit them with like the candy bean debuff that I went over earlier, that hit them with the speed debuff, and then you hit them with this debuff, oh my god, that would make her unique, because no other character really does that right now. No other character really like works off of debuffs, and she could be that one. And it would like kind of solve the meta problem, because you know, you got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Potential Unleashed, Giant Namek, all these different things that are just running about with this like enormous amount of damage, and 21 could just come in like, nah, you're not doing that. In addition to that, right, I want to make it a combo of Appetizing Rush and Excellent Full Course. Like the animations would be like a combination of her kicking the opponent, charging at the opponent, and then just coming in with the exact copy of Lab Coat 21's Photon Pulse as a finisher to it. Make it work like Dragon Fist. Make it work like Gogeta's Meteor Explosion, where you're caught in it, you're caught in it. No vanishing out of it, no mulligans, no nothing. If you get hit by this move, you are in it and you get those debuffs. Additionally, I would add in the fact that she would knock you out of your transformation. So in addition to getting that 30% reduction in all your like damaging stats, you would get detransformed. So you're detransformed and then you're hit with those debuffs. Yes, this makes this character strong, not necessarily because of damage, but because of her damage reduction. Yes, and more. Yes, we gotta do it. We have got to do it. Now the second ultimate, instead of just like, I mean, I'm thinking of like an ultimate version of Majin Kamehameha, but you know, to be too predictable. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it at all if they did this for, you know, Majin 21. But let's think outside of the box, or let's think right inside of the box, because we could go right to Dragon Ball FighterZ and we could take one of those super attacks that nobody really talks about. Sticky Energy Blast. Like, you know, she does this like really like stiff gut punch, like Goku's 1-inch punch, and like she sticks the opponent with it and they get knocked across the map, and then she like vanishes right in front of the opponent, just like rains down a whole bunch of ki blasts. I'm imagining it like a close range dead end bullet or dead end rain. Like she vanishes right in front of you and just rains down a whole bunch of like red or pink and black ki blasts that all hit you at once, and all the explosions go off around you. So even if you vanish out of this move, like that would be the one ult that you'd be able to vanish out of. But if you do, either you're gonna get guard broken because all those explosions are going off. So if you go out and you try to guard, you're gonna get guard broken. If you go out, you're just gonna get hit by the explosion. So your only option would be the limit burst. So like you better have that super hard limit burst. But man, when I saw Android 21 get leaked in this trailer, my mind, my creative juices, the perfection king juices began to flow, and I'm thinking about all this stuff, and I'm waiting to see this character come into Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Of course, I've been your perfect being, perfection and natural selection. Don't forget, we want to get to 300 likes on this video, so hit that like button. Likes are free, thumbs up are free. Send those thumbs up into the sky and give Perfection Sama all that love, all that admiration, all that support for the Perfection Sama Genki Dama. And hit that subscribe button, enable all notifications. And guys, I can't wait. DLC 14, DLC 14, DLC 14, let's go! And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.